Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, the weak system that gave us the light rain and mountain snow is now pushed off into Idaho at this particular time. So things are very good in terms of our overall weather conditions, but there's a lot of clouds way offshore. All of this is going to be beelining itself right into the Pacific Northwest. However, it is taking a little bit more of a southward trajectory, which is going to change the forecast a little bit for Christmas. But rainfall amounts for today generally less than about 0.05 of an inch of rain. So it was very light precipitation overall, but that was making for some ice into the Cascade passes for tonight and into early tomorrow. But things will moderate and dry out for tomorrow afternoon. But for tonight, we're expecting fog here in Medford to develop probably in the next 2 to 3 hours. Forecast low of 27 degrees. If it forms fast enough, we might not get there, but it'll still be freezing fog either way. Klamath Falls doesn't look like you're going to get fog tonight. It might just end up being a low stratus layer, but still very cold. 19, 14 out in Lakeview. Low to mid 20s into Shasta Valley and upper 30s for the Oregon coast. For tomorrow, you should make 55 in Brookings, so a pretty nice day overall. 40 to 45 degrees for the most part up and down I-5. We're looking at 46 in Medford, 37 out in Lakeview, 40 for Klamath Falls. So we do have that possibility of having some fog in some areas tonight. We've already talked about Medford, likely to see it for the morning hours. And then we'll see some sunshine in the afternoon. We'll gradually see some increasing clouds throughout the day, late in the day and into tomorrow night. Now, Sunday morning, we're going to start seeing a little bit of some light rain from our first weak system. But by the time it moves into the Rogue Valley, it really kind of falls apart. So we might get a little bit of rain on Sunday from that particular system. Now, once we get towards Sunday night and into Monday, Santa Claus is going to be somewhere. I don't really know where he's going to be, but I put him over here just to kind of remind me that Santa Claus is going to have to deal with a little bit of some rain in various parts wherever he may be. But as we go towards Monday morning, Christmas morning, we'll start seeing plenty of rain along the Oregon coast. Now, with this particular system, the heaviest rain will stay along the Oregon coast, but eventually it will make it into the Rogue Valley. Even though this particular model wants to indicate it's going to be dry all day long, I don't think it's going to actually be dry all day long. We're just not going to see a lot of rain out of that particular system. So the system that gave us the rain earlier pushes off towards the east. We'll have nice weather for tomorrow. We'll have a couple of those clipper systems that'll give rain for the Oregon coast, but not a whole lot of activity for us. But then we get towards late Tuesday and into Wednesday. Been talking about that wind and the rain, and that'll ramp up into the region. But then by the time we get towards Thursday of next week, we'll have a little bit of a break, and then Friday we could have another system move into the region. So rainfall amounts we're going to be looking at is for Sunday, very light rain along the Oregon coast, hardly anything reaches inland. By the time we get to Christmas Day, we'll see light rain even reaching east of the Cascades, but you can see those rain totals getting up there along the Oregon coast. Tuesday, this particular model wants to indicate it being dry, but then the rain really ramps up on Wednesday. In fact, you can see a couple of inches being possible along the Oregon coast. Now we're also going to get into that wind as well. This is for Tuesday. We're going to be seeing that wind picking up along the Oregon coast and east of the Cascades. Anywhere between, say, 40 to 50 miles an hour. This particular model, you can see a wide range, but it's going to be very strong winds for Wednesday. In fact, you can see it gets even stronger as we get into the afternoon hours. Now, exact locations, it's going to be difficult to say at this particular time. But here's your forecast for the Oregon coast. We'll be into the 50s for the next several days. Forecast in a high of 61 degrees by the time we get to Wednesday of this coming week. For Northern California, 40s and 50s for the most part. Our warmest day will be Wednesday as that storm system approaches our region. And for the Klamath Basin, we'll be looking at 40s and very cold overnight lows for the next couple of mornings, but those lows will eventually moderate into the 30s by early next week. For the Cascades, for the most part, we'll be looking at rain, but we'll see a little bit of some snow throughout the early part of the week. But eventually, we'll see a lot more snow as we get towards the end of the week. And for the Rogue Valley, 40s and 50s, although we'll be warming each day until about Wednesday.